Welcome back. Ready for some ghost bustin'? Alright. Lit by the orange hues of the setting sun, the library feels different. What was once a quaint building in a small town now stands in an imposing structure, its walls holding something that stares back at you with menace. Maybe Kanika's right. Maybe ghosts aren't real, and the rest of tonight is going to be pleasant. Break from the events of the past few days. But you know that's not the case. There's something old and powerful there, and you can feel it stir in the sun. Stir as the sun sets and daylight fades away. Cat. Just as the exterior was intimidating in the setting sun, the inside of the library is dark, its shadows deep and foreboding. The meet and greet with the mayor ended quite some time ago, and the throngs of visitors took whatever joy was in this place with them as they left. Hey, Oscar! Are you back yet? Shh! You can't yell in a library. It's against the rules. It's after hours. Rules only apply before 5 p.m. Now it's our domain. Hey, you're just in time. Rosalie is situated in the back room. Alexa's going to keep her company while we hopefully get all this sorted out. I'd love for her to be able to sleep in her own bed tonight. How is she doing? She's not quite as chipper as she was when she was on the stronger meds, but she's still doing surprisingly well. Alexis has been by her side nonstop. She's been a real good friend. Rosalie and I are both lucky to have her right now. I'm glad she's back home at least. We'll be able to get back to her in a real home in no time. I've come fully loaded. Got my EMF reader, temperature gauge, spirit box, infrared camera, UAV light, video cameras, salt, flashlights for everybody in case the ghost messes with electricity, parabolic microphone, Sharpies, and paper for automatic writing, matches, and candles for rituals. Oh, and a Ouija board. You know, they're toys, but you never know, they might come in handy. Wow, this is a lot of ghost hunting stuff for something that was so last minute. Do you just have this stuff ready to go in a bug out bag or something? Of course I do. Yeah, Stella, I'd believe it. I actually stashed a couple bags here overnight after I got back from the mines. Excuse me? It wasn't about to carry everything around all day. That way we can go in the light and pop out and grab more stuff once things get spooky. I may have never found any compelling evidence of ghosts, but that's not for lack of trying. And after last night, I'm more than ready to try again. Hey, hope I'm not too late. Have I missed any creepy paranormal stuff? Avery, glad you could make it. The more pairs of hands we have, and the more equipment we can carry. Sure thing, always happy to offer a hand or two. I hope you aren't taking this seriously as everybody else. I need someone else to be rational with. Whoa, is that an EMF reader? I've never seen one in person. Look at all this stuff. Spirit box, parabolic microphone. Y'all really covered all your bases. Oh no. Hey, I'm as rational as they come. I'm just not ready to rule out weird paranormal stuff. When people tell me they saw a ghost, who am I to say they didn't? I mean, y'all apparently saw some really unexplainable stuff on Monday. And that mine only collapsing after 100 years while y'all are there. Sorry. Come on, Noah. I'm just saying, anything seems possible right now. Free, yeah. So, there's something back there. I felt that earlier when I was visiting Oscar, and it's even stronger now. Really? This is so exciting. I can't wait to finally see a ghost. Yeah, exciting is a word. As someone here for the thrill of being terrified, it's the word I'm here for. Well, we'll see how you two feel about the once things get started. Yo, don't rush off, Ghost. Yo, don't rush, Ghost. Don't rush off, Ghost Bundle. That was Zane. No way I was gonna forget your promise, Stella. Zane, glad you could make it. I was confronted my own mortality for the first time yesterday. I'm so depressed for answers, so desperate for answers about the afterlife to ease my troubled mind. Let's go mess with some ghosts. I love that he has a shirt that says Zane on it, by the way. Like, that's... Alright. I hope my house is big enough for 6 ghost hunters at once. If this is everyone, we can go ahead and... That's everyone. Wait, what about Tabby? What about her? She's not here. Let's get started. I guess she can catch up to us once she gets here. Well, if y'all are itching to get started, it's through the back. Follow me. Looks like the sun is almost set. This is when stuff usually starts to kick off. I haven't been back inside for about a week, so I have no idea what to expect. Hey! You're not doing this without me. If there is a ghost, I want to see it with my own eyes. Sorry, Mr. Gutierrez. I tried to stop her, but she was really convincing. Oh, hi, Zane. What's up? Yo. Rosalina, you're not supposed to be out of bed. I'm not a parent. This is not my situation. I'm not sticking my feet in here. You decided it's best to let Oscar handle this. I've done enough resting. And I'm not like... It's not like hobbling around in the library is any different from hobbling around our house. I miss being there. I miss feeling home. You shouldn't be hobbling around at all. Just take it easy until you're more healed. I gotta learn to walk eventually. Might as well start while I'm still on pain meds. And our house is 1 story. It's not like I'm climbing Everest. The answer is no, Rosa. You need to rest. Don't look at me like that. Just... You parent. As if I can't get any rest in that crappy little back room. I want our house back. I'm coming with you. Valid. But I wouldn't say that. Crappy? Since when do you use language like that? We have this taken care of. Nearly half the town is here to help. What are you gonna do, old man? You can't stop me. I'm injured, remember? That's the pain meds talking. I'm not that old. You better turn around or I'll ground you. Dad, I'm pretty sure I'm as grounded as I can get, and I'm fine. It doesn't even hurt. I don't feel anything. That's because you're on painkillers, Rosa. It doesn't mean that... Rosalina ignores him, grimacing, but confident as she hobbles forward on her crutches. Oscar says, and does nothing to stop her. Okay. Well, you all cross over the threshold. Enter Oscar's living room. Family photos line the walls and stacks of books sit comfortably on wooden furniture. And there's that feeling again, like the mines, like the door to the clinic. A dusty, suffocating, dizzying feeling. Something is in this house, though whether it's a ghost or something worse, you cannot know. Okay, looks pretty normal for now. I don't remember that picture being on the floor, but that could be non-supernatural. None of my equipment is picking up anything around the picture, but I'll set up a camera in case it falls again. Could be important evidence. You might want to save your cameras for Rosalina's room. That's where I've seen the ghost manifest. It's just down the hall. There's a key left out, dude. Oh god, there's a ditch sling over there too. There's probably another one right there. I can't really tell though. Oscar and Kanika startle as the door swings open. Hold it. You're not taking my cousin along any more of your little hijinks without me. Tabitha! Tabby! I can't believe you had the audacity to give me a slip earlier, Noah. After I explicitly asked you not to. At least you did me the courtesy of letting me know exactly where you'd be tonight, so I didn't have to waste my time looking for you. Great. She made it. Wow. No, you really brought the whole game together today. I have every right to be here, Kanika. My family built this place, you know. Yeah, I know. We all know. Well, what made you think inviting her was a good idea? She's my cousin? Yeah, we're trying to bond. Deal with it. You don't see me inviting Miles to stuff all the time. Just because we're family doesn't mean y'all need to be friends. Aw, a lot has changed since high school. Maybe you two could be friends if you tried. Tabitha and Kanika eye each other suspiciously. The mutual disgust in their eyes tells you that Stella is not correct. But maybe for now you can ghost hunt on opposite sides of the room. Sounds like we're in for an interesting night. I'm glad I didn't stay in the same town with the people I went to high school with. No wonder small towns have so much drama. Yeah, I feel that, Avery. I feel that, man. I wonder if the ghost will even show with this many people around. Wait, is it just me or did it suddenly feel colder? It sure does. I definitely feel that. Same, I got the chills. The temperature gun says it's actually a couple degrees colder, but the room, that's normal. Rooms and hallways are sometimes colder than the other parts of the house. Whoa, genuine cold spot. I gotta stab a pic for posterity. Thanks, Zane. Is that it? This isn't very scary. Oh. Wait, Rosalina, if the ghost mostly manifests in your room, shouldn't you have seen it? I've only seen the stain. Dad made me switch rooms with him way before we moved out. I wasn't about to let my daughter sleep in a haunted bedroom. I spent most of my nights on the couch before we set up shop in the library. Even if there is something back there, I'm not scared of it. I'm mad at it. Y'all are so brave. I'd be terrified sleeping somewhere that might have a ghost. You know, I think the real life Alexis would share in this sentiment. Oh my gosh, can my work leave me alone? Yes, they can. I'm gonna ignore that. Sorry. Maybe it's just shy. It's possible it doesn't like crowds. I've only ever shown it itself while I was alone. You're welcome then. We busted it just by showing it. I can't believe you were so weak that you were driven out of your house by a ghost that's too afraid to show itself. Damn, Tabby. Tabitha. Cold. Dad, you said it usually comes out at night, right? I guess that means it still has time to show up. I thought you weren't convinced any of this was real, Rosalina. My dad believes in it this much, I gotta keep an open mind. God, what if it is just all in my head? I'm not sure if I'd be more of a relief or an embarrassment. I don't know. This cold spot is pretty solid evidence, though I wouldn't be satisfied until we see a full-body apparition. Hey Oscar, if you wind up seeing this thing, how spooky is it gonna look? Scale of 1 to 10. Definitely a 10. It's a 10. Definitely a 10. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Maybe we should all wander off on our own, split up into smaller groups. Could raise our chances of seeing it. Yeah, Avery's right. Scooby-Doo it. Oh, if that's the case, then I call dibs on Noah. In your dreams, Stella. Noah's sticking with me. We'll search for the least dangerous. We'll search the least dangerous room, like a bathroom or a closet. No, absolutely not. I think we all know how that would go. Ghost or no, splitting up is always a recipe for disaster. Yeah, you're probably right. If we discover a ghost here, we should all discover it together. Stella's right. Together. That's not exactly the angle I was going for, but okay. You know, once we find the ghost, how are we going to get rid of it? Like, How does one bust such a thing? Well, a ghost hunting kit has symbols from every major religion, assorted holy books, a bunch of salts, and some jars for ectoplasm. And if worst comes to worst, we can always use the Ouija board to politely ask you to leave. Aren't Ouija boards, like, super cursed? Are you sure that wouldn't make it mad or invite a demon into the house or something? Ouija boards are toys. The only power they have is scaring kids at slumber parties. Sounds like fun to me. Might as well try it, right? What's the worst that could happen? We make the ghost mad and he gives us more evidence? Sounds like a win-win. I think I'd rather not take the chance. One ghost is enough to deal with. I don't much like the thought of opening a door for something worse. Hey man, your house. Your house, your rules. Wow, you've never been this superstitious, Dad. This ghost really has you freaked out. Okay. Osh takes a deep breath before continuing. Let's head to Rosalina's room. Follow me. Whoa. Listen, Gretchen don't like it. I don't like it. This is where I've seen it. It appears on top of the stain. Yeesh, that's got to be tough to scrub out. Doesn't the county own this house? Do they know about the damaged carpet? Have you seen your house? Jeez, Kanika. Ouch. I don't see how that's relevant. Weird. I'm not getting anything. Weird, I'm not getting anything. It's not even cold. It's the same temperature as the living room. Nothing on the EMF either. And your equipment is wrong. The stain is definitely paranormal. I scrubbed it out too many times to count, and it just keeps coming back. It's just a stain, Dad. Can't we just cover it back up? I don't mind sleeping in here. Maybe we have to scrub it out first. Could be the paranormal stuff will activate it if we give it a reason to. Oh, good idea. I've never heard of bleach-activated ghosts before. Tabby's. I've never heard of a bleach-activated ghost before. You don't use bleach to clean carpet, Tabitha. Whatever. How was I supposed to know that? Not everybody gets to learn how to clean things. If y'all are offering free carpet cleaning, be my guest. The stain is an attempt at expression. There's no words or decipherable patterns, but you can still feel it. A cry for help from something that has lost its voice. Tried tearing up the carpet. You know, valid. Just don't have carpet. Just no carpet in the room. You sure? Ghost blood. I see. I don't want to look more creepy. So I'm not going to say... Stella's so excited. Have you tried tearing up the carpet? In a house owned by the government? Nope, I'm not messing with their carpets. I'd rather scrub ghost blood out of it every day than have the government take me to court for destroying their property. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll take you to court for neglecting instead. Did it not occur to you that there could be a leaky pipe under the floor? I hate to agree with Tabitha on anything, but some kind of structural damage does seem likely. Tearing up the carpet doesn't seem like such a bad idea. Plus, there might be something written under here, in blood. In blood. Only one way to be sure. Stella excitedly starts tugging at the corner of the carpet. Gretchen's digging! Oh dear. You're doing the government a favor, really. We'll cover you for... we'll cover for you. You don't have to sweat it. Yeah, we just record us tearing it up. I just recorded it, it's fine. Stella pulls back the carpet, revealing a hatch. The floor and around is stained reddish brown. What if there isn't a ghost after all? What if somebody lives down there? Okay, maybe I don't want to sleep in here. Her face is like, oh. A hatch. A hidden hatch. This is even better than finding a message. But there's no basement in this house. At least we weren't told about a basement. And look at all the red stuff. It's coming from underneath. Oh yeah, this is super haunted. Alright. Got a basement chock full of ghosts. I can just feel it. Still no readings though. None of the equipment has made a sound. Of course not. Y'all know last month was super rainy. It's clearly been a long time since anyone stepped foot in the basement or crawl space or whatever is under the hatch. There must be a leak that flooded the whole area under the house. The water dissolved the caulk around the edges and leaked through to the carpet. And it's red because North Carolina has red-ass dirt. It's as simple as that. It's not mud, it's blood. Human blood. I tested it. Well, you tested it wrong. Tabitha and Kanika agreeing. It can't be blood, right? Kanika's right. You got a muddy floor. And that's why it's cold in here too. There's wet dirt under the house. Congratulations, you solved your own problem. Again, no way. There's an old hatch in the floor and someone tried to seal it up. We're not leaving until we know what's down there. I'm with Stella. This is my room and I need to know what's down there. Have you considered that they may have tried sealing it up because it's unsafe? Uh-oh. Do you think the flooding could have made the house unstable? I'm all in on ghost hunting, but I don't know if I could crawl into another dangerous crevice. I'm going for it. Gretchen doesn't look happy about this. Ooh. You come to an Oscar's living room. You can't tell what time it is, and your friends are nowhere to be seen. Nowhere in sight. You know, I didn't notice, but there's a crucifix on the wall, too. They usually say in like hauntings that religious iconography is like often knocked down. Oh, and the picture's gone. At least physically, this is Oscar's living room. Spiritually, mentally, you've been ripped away to some other place. The building feels colder, and there's something about the air that feels wrong. It's stale, with an undercurrent of mold and earth. It makes you feel claustrophobic, as though you're in a coffin, each breath depleting what little oxygen is left. How did we end up back here? Where is everyone? Did we pass out again? Was there a gas leak in the basement or something? Gas leak. Is fainting some kind of weird family thing? Is there a genetic condition I need to be worried about? Not that I'm aware of. Nothing like this has happened before you got to town. Who knows what sort of nastiness was festering in that basement. Your cousin marches to the front door and opens it. Why does it look like Oscar's house is in front of us? Didn't we just leave? I must be misremembering things. Let's go. No, you're right. There shouldn't be a door there. Clearly, whatever was in the basement is messing with our heads. We just left Oscar's house. The library has to be on the other side of that door. The two of you cross the hallway and open the door. Ah, we tripping. We're tripping real fucking hard. Something isn't right. It feels like a late summer afternoon. The air is warm and wet, and the scent of flowers drifts on the breeze. This... Tabitha, please tell me I'm not the only one seeing the scratchy shadow in the distance. You're not. What the hell is that there? Am I having a stroke? Are you having a stroke? Are we both having the same stroke at the same time? Do you see the creature behind the thorns? Oh, that, yeah. It's one of the bad omens stone I found in the woods. This is so cool! So you bench Tabitha to see if you're dreaming. Let's call the cops. Did we die? Do you see that creature behind these thorns? That's one of the bad omens stone I found in the woods. Ew. Fair. But Let's call the cops. I think this might be above their pay grade. I have a better idea. Tabitha anxiously steps into the brush and anxiously taps her foot as she waits for her phone to connect. It doesn't look like she should be able to stand there, and yet there she is standing there. Hey, it's... What? No, it's Tabitha. Didn't you see the caller ID? Tabitha, there's a thing behind you. Stop interrupting me. Can't you hear what I'm... Her cousin is cut off from the dial tone of a disconnected call. Great. She couldn't hear a word I said. Looks like we're on our own. There's gotta be an exit somewhere. We just have to look. Wait, do you hear music? Movement stirs as a figure cloaked in shadow rises to attention. Movement stirs as the figure cloaked in shadow rises to attention. Stella? Who are you? What are you doing on my property? Huh? Mystical Eddie. It's Charlie. I know. This is gonna probably freak Tabitha the fuck out. Eddie. It's Charlie. What? Did you say Eddie? No one's called me that in a long time. It's Edwardine now. I'm not a child anymore. Edwardine? Eddie? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, and I can keep talking to her. Oh, interesting. This isn't Stella, this is the lover. Glad I did. It's good to see you again. This isn't Stella, this is the lover. What are you talking about? The part of me that lets me know who other people are says that this is the lover. I can see text on the screen. You can't. Tabitha, you don't know. I can break the fourth wall. Look, I'm just telling you what I know. And what I know is this isn't Stella right now. This is the lover. Look, I'm just telling you what I know. And what I know is that this isn't Stella right now. This is the lover. Okay, fine. I'm just going to pretend that you didn't say anything then. I wish I could say the same. You should have stayed gone. But you absolutely shouldn't have shown up here, of all places. Oh, Stella looks mad. It's creepy, dude. If you're caught, I don't think you understand what my father might do. Aw, crud, I think I missed a line. Come with me, Eddie. Haven't you always wanted to see the coast? Now's your chance. We can just leave. Yeah. You two rehearse this? I can't. It's not that easy for me. My brothers were sent to Normandy, and now I'm the only Scarlet left besides father. I have responsibilities, Charlie. Shut up. Shut up. Screw your family. Screw my family. Why are we letting the choices made by our fathers destroy our lives too? Tabby does not like that. Tabitha stares at you speechless. You should just get out of town while you still can. Whatever you came back for, it's not worth it. Let her go, Spirit. I'm curious if that will work. Do we try and break Stella out of it, or do we continue feeding in another line? It's crazy that I'm just getting these premonitions in my head of what to say too. It's just like, you're right. What I came back for isn't worth it, but you are. I won't leave the holler without you. If you change your mind, I'll be around. Tabitha looks so sad. She's gone, along with the shadow in the corner of the room. Come on. We must have taken the wrong door out of the annex. We're getting out of here before anything else happens. We have to go after Stella. Absolutely not. We're not being drawn deeper into the weird garden greenhouse, whatever it is. She yanks her arm, pulling you back the way you came. Where did the annex go? Let's try the door. But there can't be anything behind it. It's just standing there. You ignore her, walking forward and reaching for the doorknob. Oh God. Bells ring as cacophony rages outside. The door in front of you pulsates as figures unseen bang against it. The shady figure from the garden sits in the corner, so slightly more defined. Are you kidding me? Junior, pack your things. Quickly, hurry. Jesus. Rosalind, you scared the shit out of me. Maybe we should run him out on the rail too. Make an example of the whole family. Charlie and Junior now. Charlie and Junior now. Your guess is as good as mine. Maybe they're the same person. Please, he's only a child. We'll leave peacefully. Just give us a little time. They were only children too. My boy was in there. Why should I give Junior here all the time in the world to gather his little toys and fancy clothes? My boy didn't have that kind of luxury. Oh. Mom was talking about the collapse, right? Is that who you think the little girl is? Yeah. I think you're right. Don't listen to him. Charlie, just keep packing. Looks like the others are on their way. Better hurry, boy, or you and your little dolls here might get burned up. And as for you, lady, what makes you think you're going to be keeping any of those valuables you're packing in that fine suitcase of yours? I don't think that's going to help. Play along, I'm scared, make the bad man go away. What these rooms there are. God, this sucks. I think she's okay staying like that. Yeah. She's don't got a leg. I don't think if I say this, Tabitha's going to be happy with it. If I say this, that Charles Shaw didn't do it. But according to the visions we've already seen, Charles Shaw wasn't responsible. It was us. We actually purchased the wood. We told him he had to use it. This is despicable. Charles Shaw wasn't responsible for the collapse in the first place. And she knows. Excuse me, even if that were true, stuff that happened a century ago is irrelevant. You and I had nothing to do with it. Yeah, she knows. She knows. So, you admit the Scarlet's had a hand in the collapse. I don't know. Do you think that's something that they tell their kids? It doesn't even matter anyways. What's done is done. It's not like we can change what our ancestors did. If they even did. Trust me, boy. The coppers ain't coming here tonight. What makes you think you can talk to an adult like that? Maybe you should have had your work. We should have had you work in the mines too, instead of lazing around in this big house. Maybe you would have learned a thing or two about respecting your elders. Don't talk to my son like that. Don't talk to me like that, woman. I call the shots now. Get out unless you want to go up in flames with all your precious jewels and expensive dresses. You're lucky I'm even letting you leave. I'll say goodbye to Eddie. I don't want to leave. But I don't want to go. I haven't packed all my puppets. I haven't said goodbye to Eddie. I don't want to leave. It's okay, Charlie. We can make new ones, even better than these. It's good fun. You shouldn't be playing with dolls anyway. Now you're gonna have to earn your keep just like the rest of us, boy. No more big inheritance for you. The mother and the mom are whisked away, leaving you and Tabitha in the empty room. God. Horrifying. As they depart, the front door stops, pounding, and opens into a beckoning white void. We're in hell. We both died and we're in hell. Who did you call on the phone earlier? Friend of the family. Not that it matters, though. The call didn't go through, so we're on our own. Okay, let's put our heads together. What do we know? We know that we can't leave, and we know that we're not possessed, at least as far as I can tell. Whatever we saw in this room at least happened right after the Shaw mine collapsed in 1918. I think the only option on the table for us right now is to keep doing what it wants us to do. Maybe it'll stop at some point, or maybe we'll figure out a way to escape. There's so many ditchlings here. Yeah, there are. Those things are horrible. No wonder you were such a mess when you came back on Monday. Well, he starts to recognize me a little bit. You're right. There's only one way to get to the end of this, shall we? Yeah, let's get this over with. You and Tabitha walk up to where the pounding door used to stand and step into the void. Just a moment of calm. You're outside and it's night, a false moon looming massive in the painted sky. The night feels thick and warm, insects lively, their calls unnaturally tinny. Everything feels warped and wrong, like you're listening to a record fish from the bottom of a pond. Ugh, what magic words do you have to say to get you to let us go? Ugh, what magic words do we have to say to get you to let us go? We're sorry, okay? Whatever our family did to piss you off so much, we're sorry. Oh, hi, Kanika. You poor dear. I've been keeping track of you sculling around town like a tomcat. You've fallen hard for Miss Edwardine, haven't you? The witch. Music man. Hey, how'd you know I had the hots for Edwardine? Damn. Ooh, this one's the witch. Spooky. Oh, this one's the witch. Spooky. This ghost really has a flair for dramatic, doesn't it? There's no need to be embarrassed. Your secret is safe with me. You know, I never did approve of what the Scarlets did to your family, and what it did to the two of you youngins. Childhood sweethearts, just think how lovely it would be if you could just be happy together. That's what you want, isn't it? So Edward and Charlie, plot thickens. Don't talk about my family, and I don't need advice from some old broad. Old broad? Youngins? Whatever we're talking to has been dead for a really, really long time. I'm sure by now you realize the young lady doesn't plan on leaving with you. But it's not for lack of desire, as you well know. It's Enoch. Even if you dragged her over the town limits, his hold over her would make sure neither of you were ever happy again. Just think of what happened to your poor mother and father. Do you want that to be the two of you? We're gonna ask Tabitha this. What do you know about Enoch, Tabitha? Our great-great-grandfather. He was in charge of the mines when they collapsed. I don't know much besides that, so don't bother asking. Oh, cute. A secret romance. Interesting. Mystical is definitely very powerful for this scene, huh? We would never be like them. We love each other. My mother just loved his money. As soon as it was gone, so was she. And then all he loved was booze. Me and Edie aren't like that. Tabitha stares ahead in riveted silence. This is striking something with her. She knows what this is like. I mean, she admitted that she and Wayne had a thing. The powers at work here are stronger than stronger than even your love could withstand. You need to break the bonds holding her here. Then you can both go free. No more misfortune. Not for you, nor for anyone else bold enough to step foot outside the hall. The witch mime's handing you something, though her hand is empty. Everything you need to know is on that map. Thoughts? Sounds like a quest. I don't understand. Is this a map and some kind of poem? That's where you'll find them. You need her there. And be careful. Good luck to the both of you. I hope you get your happiness. And then she's gone. Okay. Let's find the way out. Unless you have any ideas, I don't think there's anything else we can do until we get out to the end. Or until we die. Whichever. Both the two of you leave us... Before the two of you leave, a smell hits you. Sweating, suffocated flesh. With a tinge of the saccharin and stomach-churning scent of decay. Is that saccharin? I think that's saccharin. He moved the whole fucking moon. There you are. I would have found you sooner, but the resident clearly doesn't want me here. Doesn't seem to have the same issue with these miserable little parasites. Bottom feeders always manage to slip through the cracks, don't they? Well, he can kill a ditchling, so that's interesting. Tabitha looks shocked. Talk? Nope! Oh, hey, it's Tabitha's ex. The breathing here is creepy. Tabitha, what are we doing? What are we doing? Nope! He said he didn't want to hurt me before. And like I said, he just killed a ditchling. Which doesn't exactly bode well for me. But like also doesn't necessarily speak ill of me. My thought is if he wanted to hurt us, he would have done so already. Are you Sam Wayne or are you something else? Stop asking it questions. Just stop interacting with the thing at all, okay? So cold, Tabitha. After everything we've been through, you have to treat me like a stranger? Shut up. What an unfortunate situation you've been dragged into, Noah. I don't think that girl is any good for you. Stella? Was that her name? Seems she's skilled at finding trouble. Maybe I should pay her a visit soon, if she makes it out of here alive. Tabitha bolts for the underbrush, desperately pulling you along. Stella. No way. No way. There's a Wayne romance? That you can attempt to woo Wayne? That's fucking hilarious. That's probably what I want to ask, though. She's worried about Stella. Yeah, I am too. Hey, are you okay? That couldn't have been easy for you to see. I'm really not. I'm sorry. Can we just leave and pretend we didn't see anything, please? Okay. Should we step out from the brush and into a long wooden corridor lined by bottles and rails? His fucking hands. His face. The figure rises to attention, blocking your way. I'm afraid he doesn't have long. If there's anything you need to say to him, I'd say it now. As the caretaker is swept away, the room pulls itself to you, and you find yourself... Jesus, fuck. Alright. As the caretaker swept away, the room pulls itself to you, and you find yourself looming over a deathbed. The father lies in the center, looking pitiful and small. I'm sorry, boy. Sorry I let my troubles drive your mom away. I'm sorry those troubles mean I'm leaving you all alone now. This is the dad, played by a dad. You're getting what you deserve. I don't want to fucking say that. That sounds awful. We're gonna do it. You're getting what you deserve. Alright, you're definitely channeling Charles Shaw Jr., which must be who the ghost is. It's the only thing that makes sense. Damn it, Junior. How many times do I have to tell you? I tried to stop it from happening, but that damn snake Enoch went behind my back. Oh, what bullshit. Strike a nerve? Oh. Not for that. For what you did for your family. Not for that. For what you did for our family. You could have just started over someplace new, but instead you became the son of a bitch the Scarlets made you out to be. This Charles Jr. makes a good point. You're right. I've been using that excuse for too many years, and at a certain point a man has to accept when he's dug his own grave. They may have run me out, but they didn't put the bottle in my hand. Still. They destroyed our legacy, boy. Both our names are cursed with that history. I'll be dead and gone soon, but I won't be able to rest. Not until our name is cleared. Not until you can pass on this name with pride. This is my only request, Charlie. Go back there. Tell the people the truth. Try to find proof. I don't know what you'll have to do, but please. I know I ain't been the best father, but I'm no murderer. Murderer. You think that's why he was getting close to Edwardine? I don't know. I guess it's possible, but it doesn't look like it panned out. Damn it, boy. I may not have it till morning. The morning. Promise me you'll go back. At the very least, show that Enoch bastard what for. I promise. I'll go back. Drinking kills. He watches the father's body seizes and falls through the sheets, taking the rattling pile of bottles with him. This ghost is so full of it. Cousin steps forward and disappears through the hole left in the bed, leaving you to follow. Alright. You find yourself pressed uncomfortably against the trellis. A small castle sits off to one side of the wall, and the bars of the prison loom over. Small castle sits off to the side of the wall, and the bars of the prison loom over. Over both all of it and all of you. Yeah, there's bars. There's a castle. There's a fucking man. Climbing up the trellis again? How very Romeo and Juliet of you. The entity. No need to run off. I won't tell the old man, though you've gotten sloppy. You should try to be more careful if you don't want him putting you in an early grave. What the hell is the entity? Interesting. Charles Shaw asks it this question. Who are you? One of Eddie's brothers? I thought they were dead. What the hell is the entity? Why should I know? I don't have your weird thing with people's names. No, not one of her brothers. I'm a prisoner. Another victim of the Scarlet's lies. Like you, Charles Shaw. Is this what's in the Forbidden Wing? I'm not him. I'm Charlie. So we're not Charles Shaw. Interesting. I want to ask this. Is this what's in the Forbidden Wing? The Forbidden Wing is a bunch of old rooms that are dangerously run down. I don't have much perspective on what they are, what they were like in their heyday, but going off of what they're like today, that'd be a terrible place to keep a prisoner. And your generation makes no difference. His blood runs in your veins, does it not? And now, it runs in hers. Yes. She reacted to that. Seems your little trysts bore fruit, and oh, will you ever be in trouble when the old man finds out? Tabitha's eyes go wide. How do you know that? Who are you? Shh. Let it talk. I think this might be important. You know you don't have to keep dangling there. Come inside and you'll be able to hear me through the door just fine. The fucking door? Bro. The world around you swirls and you and Tabitha find yourselves pulled to the other side of the wall. A door, bound by countless locks and chains, pulsates before you. There are so many locks, I can't free you if that's what you're after. Stop talking, you might miss something. That's not what I invite you in for. I couldn't escape even with your help. I merely wanted to offer a warning. Leave town now. Absolutely not. I'm not leaving without her, especially if what you say is true. This guy has nobody to blame but himself. You hear that, Ghost? You were given every warning. You could have just left. You can't take her with you. It's not possible. You can always stay and die, but if I were you, I would use my healthy legs and run as far away from Scarlet Hollow as possible. I hear the beaches are nice. Why don't you take a permanent vacation there? You know, she wants to go to the beach. She has stated that, I'm pretty sure. You're wrong. I know it's possible. I have that weird map. I have the spell or whatever it is. Me and her are going to get out of here. Tabitha has 3 dots. Ah, you've been talking to the witch then. How very interesting. Charlie, get away from the door. Don't listen to it. Stella. Edie, are you pregnant? How does it know that? This is too much. I just want to go home. Do you feel sick? I feel sick. Is Tabitha pregnant? Oh God, oh God. Are we related to Charlie? No, and I know that for a fact. Even if we can trust what we've seen here, I'm sure Grandma Eddie just miscarried or something, right? Come on. The quicker we get through to this, the quicker we'll be out of this ghost place, hopefully. You and Tabitha walk after Stella and into the darkness. You and your cousin find yourselves crouched under a large table. The lover stares through you as indecipherable murmurs and shuffling feet echo from the ends of the table. Ghost is getting real fucking scary, dude. I don't know why, but this feels so much worse than the last room. You're so lovely. Are you sure I can keep this one? You must have worked very hard on them. Is she doing a baby voice? Of course, it's a present. When you look at it, you can remember all the fun we've had. You know, so now you and Stella are both doing baby voices. Don't expect me to let you live this down if we get out of here. I'll try to keep it away from my brother so he doesn't smash it. Though I wish I could make it move like you can. And you can even do the voices. You know, you could probably make real money if you put it on a show for people. Monetize hobbies. That's the plan. I want to be a traveling performer. Why don't you come with me? You can go from town to town putting on shows for other kids. Guess that didn't work out for him. Traveling show? Did you want me there too? Oh, could we go to towns along the beach? I've heard the Outer Banks are the most beautiful place in the world. Of course, we can go anywhere you want. Thank you, Charlie. I've always wanted to see the ocean. There. Are you done now, Charlie? Can we leave? Everything crashes to a thunderous black before you and Tabitha can get in another word. Oh God. He's got everybody. Fragile. Single spot remains, illuminating a trapdoor in the center of the stage. You feel drawn to it. He just did a show. He's always wanted to do a performing show, and he just fucking did it. Using our friends as puppets. The fucking bastard. Do you think it's over? I don't think it's over until we go through that trapdoor. Which one of us is going to open it? Why are you asking that? Are you scared? Even if I was, I'd never tell you. I'm not weak. Wordlessly step forward and towards the trapdoor. It creaks open. It creaks open all on its own. Oh God, this is so much worse than opening it ourselves. You and Tabitha are shoved from behind and tumbled through the hatch. Ow. It took some digging, but it's there. The map was right. This means there's hope, Eddie. Whatever it is that Enoch did, we can undo it. We can be happy together. Eddie. She's crying. Oh. Fuck. Oh God. I'm so sorry. Your cousin finally heaves into the void, but nothing comes up. There's nothing here. This place is completely empty. Holy shit. Oh. Okay. Whatever it is that Enoch did, we can undo it. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Enoch died nearly 80 years ago. Does it matter what he did? Does it even matter if we framed Charles Shaw at this point? Who's left to be hurt by any of this? Oh, what now? Do you repent? Do you repent for your crimes? Her names are back to normal. They must not be in character anymore. maybe it's getting weaker. You must answer for the crimes committed by your scarlet blood. Or maybe it's getting stronger. I hate it here. I hate it here so much. Until you do, I cannot die. I want to die, please. I've been alone in the dark for so long. All I ask is for some of your years. Pay for the years that were taken from me. What are you saying? My life was stolen from me. I want some of yours. It's only fair. No, no, no. It's absolutely not fair. You've got to be kidding me. Neither of us had anything to do with what happened to you. The sins of the father are to be laid upon the children. One of you must forfeit. It doesn't matter which. Bullshit! You can't actually make either of us do anything, can you? I can keep you here, and I can do whatever I want with them. You can refuse, but if you do, then I will stay. And I will stay until I get what I'm owed. I don't understand. You will live a shorter life, and I will finally be satisfied. I will have justice. I will finally die. I will leave this house at last. How much shorter would my life be? You aren't seriously entertaining this thing, are you? It isn't for you to know. Just as it wasn't for me to know. One day sooner than you'd like it, you will die. I hope I didn't come too late. Oh? Mom? All of you'd better get out of here before the spirit regains its composure. This is certainly a strong one, isn't it? Don't worry about the others. They're safe. I got your call, Tabitha, but it was definitely not easy getting down here. Get us out of this pit, Sybil. Tabitha, I don't think it's wise to leave something like this where anyone could stumble across it. Why is that our problem? It wants something, doesn't it? And I think you know which of you should volunteer. You must be joking. You're the eldest cousin. You're the one who's actually lived in this town. It's only right. Absolutely not. We should just leave. I'm not giving in to the demands of some dead guy. Fuck, dude. Oh, man. I know I'm keeping us, and I apologize. I'm not leaving before I put this thing to rest. Take a step towards the spotlight. As you move forward, you feel Tabitha's hand on your shoulder. Noah, what are you doing? Oh my god. Oh. I want Oscar and Rosalina to live. Where are Oscar and Rosalina live if I don't do this? Is that what you're worried about? Good God, don't give up years of your life just for somebody's rental. I own properties. I can let them rent from me. I'll even throw in a discount. if somebody wanders into the annex and gets stuck in this labyrinth of impossible rooms? Then we'll close up the library. It must just go away on its own. Who knows? Why give up something like years of your life to some ghost who might not even be telling the truth? But she knows it's the truth. You can tell she has all this doubt. She believes him, partially. I want you to be safe. No. Sybil's right here. Please don't do this. You wordlessly step into the spotlight. Fuck. God damn. Holy shit. I did that. Is that game over? I don't know. So he died in like the 40s? At least post 40s, because after Normandy. The first time it feels like hours, earth around you feels solid, real, but also soft. You feel it pressing in on all sides, cold and growing tighter by the second as the soil settles. Claw your way up. Your arms tear at the earth until you break through it into the air. Look back behind you. You gasp for breath and take a look into the pit behind you. Charles, mummified remains stare up at you, sad and broken at the bottom of the pit. You're only able to maintain your gaze for a moment before exhaustion overwhelms you. With the last of your strength, you hoist yourself from the pit and collapse on the floor. You feel like death. No. What happened to you? You look awful. It's done, Tabitha. If you have any regrets, keep them to yourself. You try and think of words to say, but you're still delirious from what happened, and you struggle to form coherent thoughts. Come along, Noah. Let's get you home. You quietly walk toward the stairs. Tabitha rushes to your side to give you a shoulder to lean on as you walk. You're outside. It's real this time. The cool breeze chills you deeper than it should, and you realize just how drained you feel. Your legs are heavier, harder to lift. As you make your way down the steps to the library, your lungs wheezing as if you run a marathon. You can almost feel how pale your face has become, your lips dry and thin, your hands almost trembling with effort to raise them as your face. You trace the lines and furrows that have been formed there. I'm gonna go wait by the car. Just let me know when you're ready to go home. Your cousin walks off before you get a chance to respond. I'm gonna peace out too. Back-to-back encounters with my own mortality. I've got a lot to ponder. See ya, Rosalina. See ya, Alexis. Zane walks off down the road. I'm so sorry I wasn't there for you early in the night. I had no idea what y'all were planning to do. How were you supposed to know it would be like that? Things have been strange around town, sweetie. Now's not the time to be poking around in the supernatural. I thought you learned that lesson yesterday. But magic isn't real. I mean, it's not supposed to be. God, that hurt. Everything is so... He just stops mid-sentence and realizes what's happened to you. Oh my God. Noah. You poor thing. My bones weren't meant to bend like that. I'm gonna be hurt for a few days at least. And poor Rosalina. I'll make sure to bring them both some tea later. I think I have just the thing. Mom, this is no time for tea. Jesus, the girl lost a leg. She needs real medication. Real medication comes from natural ingredients, doesn't it? What I have to offer is no different than what Dr. Kelly would prescribe. Besides, after all you've seen, are you really so sure you have that much of a grasp on the real and unreal? Noah, did you... Yeah. The house is clean. I can still be hot though, yeah. I'm gone. Yeah, it's gone. I sacrificed years of my life to get rid of the ghost and close our age camp. Oscar, I'm so in. Oh my god. Fuck. Oh my god. This house is clean. Say the line. I thought I had it so it wouldn't capture those, but I guess it's still capturing them. Sorry. I must have hit something. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. I don't know how I can possibly make this up to you. Did that really happen then? The ghost really took away years of your life? I'm afraid so. Everything in the world has a price, and those years were unfortunately what it took to put the spirit to rest. Can't believe Tabitha let you do that. It's outrageous. If anyone should have paid a price to put that ghost to rest, it should have been her. You don't even live here. You're barely even a Scarlet. It's just... ugh! It's just so unfair. Just because I happen to make a choice doesn't mean it's someone else could have been obligated to make it instead. I kind of want to stick up for Tabitha here, to be honest. I mean, I get Tabitha just being like, let's just leave it, but... this is something that's needed to be settled for a long time. Damn near 80 fucking years. More than, actually. This was my choice to make. Don't bring Tabitha into it. See? This is why Tabitha should have done it. Your life has changed forever, and you're just okay with it? I agree. It is unfair. I did my best to sway her, and what's done is done. There's no use dwelling on things. Can you take a deep breath and sighs? You know, Noah, the salt and pepper look is good on you. Maybe this isn't all bad. Kanika. Sorry, just trying to be positive. Sel's way better at that. Is she okay? I was running the same thing. She just saw a ghost and she's just staying off by herself. It'd be a normal reaction from anyone else who had just seen a ghost, but this is still what we're talking about. Hey, Stella, are you okay? What? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I'll see you guys later. She hurries off down the road. I'm the one who gave years of my life. You don't see me acting out. Jesus. I mean, she was the lover in that. She was Edie, so Eddie. So it's got to be a little tough. Definitely took a different brunt of it, and Eddie's the one that kills him. So I can't imagine he was puppeting her around in any comfortable fashion, as we could see. So. I think she took the brunt of things there. No wonder she's having a hard time right now. Should we go after her? I think she just needs some time to herself. Stella's never been the kind to share her burdens. I doubt that changed just because somebody goes chasing after her. If anything, I just make her claim up even more. She's a strong girl. She'll be okay. Nobody here should be rushing after anyone right now. That goes doubly for you, Kanika. We don't want that cold of yours to get any worse. You better not get any ideas either, Noah. You need time to recover. There was another carving in there. They keep giving me visions. I wonder if those things are tied to everything supernatural that's been happening. Yeah, I wonder. One is a coincidence, but two of them on back-to-back nights? And if you're right, and there's another one in the clinic... I'm sorry, I'm a little lost. You've been finding carvings around town, and they've been giving you visions? This is news to me, too. I'm sure everyone here could stand around theorizing about this and that all night long. There'll be plenty of time for that tomorrow. Noah, if you had the time, I'd love to discuss these visions over tea, after you've had the chance to get some rest. Can't believe I let Rosalina go in there. How could I have been so careless? After everything she went through in the last day, how could I have let that happen? Dude, her and Alexis are fucking traumatized over there. You actually tried pretty hard to warn us about things, Oscar. None of us took you seriously enough. Well, I should have done a better job warning you. I should have known how bad it could have gone in there. I shouldn't have let Rosalina come with us. Tad, what did I tell you? Stop blaming yourself. You couldn't have stopped me. And if you tried, we were just going to sneak in after you. Yeah, Rosalina was going to make us go in there no matter what. You didn't put a ghost in our house. This is not on you. I know you've both had a difficult time of this, but the storm has passed. Things will start getting better from here. Were you all conscious the whole time? Everyone glances at each other, though none of them give any of their Though none of them gave any of their years away, you can see how exhausted they are, how unsettled. Yeah, it was awful. Kind of fun too, but mostly awful. I'm pretty sure we remember everything, at least until Sybil showed up and snapped us out of it. And was it like being puppeted? They all glance away. It hurt. Why didn't I make the kids stay behind? I can't believe I let that happen to them. Dad, this might be the overwhelming pain and exhaustion talking, but shut up. I love you. You didn't do anything wrong, okay? I had no idea I was going to say I had no idea what I was going to say until the words were already spilling out. It was like I had no control over myself. I remember each and everything I said, and it's like I was burned into my memory. You poor souls. I can't begin to imagine what you've all been through. I ran into Wayne in one of the rooms, and he vaguely threatened Stella if I kept poking around. Wait, are you serious? That creep threatened her? Should we be worried about her? I'm not doing Wayne, dude. Listen, I've done hot for a bunch of the people. I ain't doing hot for fucking Wayne, bro. And I don't know what he is. I don't have a thing for monsters. Come at me, but I'm just not into the undead zombie ghost beating him up, man. Right? Sorry. Just... He also crushed a ditchling with his bare hands. It was pretty scary. Or his foot, really, but that's just another reason we should keep our distance. Stella's smart. Hopefully she'll be okay. There's someone else in there, but there's somebody else in there? But that's my house. Rosalina and I live there. Did he say anything else to you? We don't need to trouble Noah with any details. No one pay any mind to that man. He's just a drifter. He'll be gone soon enough. In the meantime, steer clear and he won't make trouble. Do any of you know who you were supposed to be? No idea. The words just came out. There was no context. Nothing. there was a weird feeling, like an overwhelming guilt. I was so angry. I was mostly just scared. Yeah, so they felt the emotions that they betrayed. Because she was the angry crowd, she was the mother, he was the guilty father. Didn't feel any of those things. I don't know how to describe it. I felt powerful. I was just cold. We should probably get going. It's starting to get chilly out. There's still work to do to get Rosaline set up for the night. Don't be a stranger and let us know if you need anything, Oscar. I will. Thank you. All of you. Again. I believe it's time for me to get my daughter home as well. But, Kanika dear, you haven't been feeling well. You need to get some rest. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow, Noah. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Cool. Kanika Worthy treks back to the general store. Before I go, places a hand on your arm, holding you back for a moment. I'm sure you have questions after everything you saw tonight, and about what's happened to you, but let's not get into it here. I think everyone could use a little rest and relaxation right now, yourself included. If you swing by the tea room sometime tomorrow, say early afternoon, you and I can have a little chat. I'll see you then, Noah. Sybil leaves you and catches up to her daughter. Guess it's just the two of us now. So you have no idea who you were. I could roughly place most of the others. None whatsoever. But I remember everything I said. I remember that cold feeling. A prisoner of the Scarlets? I wonder what your family was up to back then. Guess we could add it to the ever-growing pile of mysteries. What do you remember? As far as I know, all of it. I might start forgetting soon, but for now it's all fresh. The twisting wasn't the most pleasant, but even though I felt like I got tossed in a blender, it honestly made me feel so alive. So you don't regret coming along tonight? I can't believe you're the one being apologetic right now. These bruises are temporary, you know? Look, that was a horrible experience. That will stick with me for the rest of my days, but it was also kind of amazing for that. I don't know if that makes sense, but how many other people can say that they were possessed by a ghost? Next time we hang out, let's just do dinner and a movie. Maybe chuckles and grabs his ribs, wincing. I didn't know you liked me like that. Glad to hear it. Gotta admit, this probably brought us closer than any dinner or movie ever could. Nothing like shared traumatic experiences, right? But I guess we should aim to have any more of them. I'll make sure some pesto and fettuccine. Seems like a much less dangerous way to spend an evening. I still don't know who my endgame is. I have, flirted with every single person at this point. I've recorded all far apart from each other, so I don't even know who I'm locking in if I'm going to try and lock someone in. You know what they say, right? The love interest tends to be the casualty of the horror movie, so I don't even know if I should. Ugh. A little pesto between friends sounds lovely. Absolutely. I don't want Avery to die. Anyway, I better head home and get some rest. I'm supposed to have a shift tomorrow morning. I have to call in sick, but here's hoping a good night's sleep is enough to heal up. And, I hope you feel better soon. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Avery heads off, leaving the square in front of the library empty. Time to wrap things up here. As soon as you get in the car, the exhaustion of the night's events overwhelms you. The ache in your bones becomes a dull throb as your body sinks into the seat. Your eyelids pull shut, as if weighted by lead sheets. I just pass out. We're back. Do you need me to carry you inside? She looks pissed, dude. Like Tabitha. Dang, I was asleep the whole ride? You were. Now, come on. Let's get you to bed. You're back inside. The chill of the night breeze is a little better here, but your legs are numb with exhaustion. I have to imagine you want to go to bed? How did you know to call Sybil? Who else should I have called? The cops? I believe you've seen their competence on full display. Besides, I'm sure you've heard that old woman talk. If anyone in this town would have known how to deal with a ghost, it would have been her, right? Okay, I'm calling you here. You've got to get to bed. You look like death. You find yourself unable to object. Don't keep poking around looking for trouble. You just have to make it to the funeral in 4 more days. That's all. And then the bus comes. You know, I don't have to leave the holler. I could get used to this place. That's good to hear. It would be nice not being the only Scarlet left. Anyway, night. See you tomorrow. Time to go to bed. You don't even notice yourself entering the guest room and falling into bed. Suddenly, you're just there, buried under your family's musty covers. It's Wednesday night. Nearly half a week has passed since you first arrived in town. A little over half a week remains until the bus comes to take you home. The spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. has been put to rest at the expense of unknown years of your life. The specter of the night's events will linger over you for every day you have left, a grim reminder of the price you're willing to pay for the crimes of the family you never met. Maybe it'll be easier in the morning. Maybe your joints won't ache just a little less than they do now. Maybe you can still right the capsized ship of your now broken life. Or maybe things will only get worse from here. And like that, my friends, I think that is an episode. We'll see you in the next one when we come back to Scarlet Hollow.